Alrighty. Oh man, what's good, y'all? What up? What up? Got my camera. Set that down there. What's going on with my good people, man? Let's get this camera right. Look good, don't I? What's good with my 3P family, man? Welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Monty. Welcome to my channel. For my 3P family, my dogs and my brothers and sisters, they already know what's going on. Go ahead and dap me up, you dig? Appreciate you. How you feeling? You straight? All right, that's good. You told me you're not straight? No, we gonna get right. We're gonna talk about it here in a minute. I gotta help my boy out right quick. So look, I just got back into my main Instagram because I've been logged out of it for a while. Couldn't get into it, but I got this message from. I gotta find it again. I got so many DMs, but it's from my boy Max. Max, I ain't gonna put your full. Dang, you got your full government on the Instagram. You scare me, but I'm gonna just say Max. He says this. It really stood out to me because not too many people ask this. I've been watching your videos for a few weeks now, and I really appreciate the kind of information you put out. I appreciate you, my dog. I just turned 18, and it looks like I'm gonna have to take out student loans. I get it, man. Okay. And I don't really have someone I can ask about how to set up my finances, and everyone online is saying different stuff. Since I decided to trust you for some reason, I wanted to ask you if you could send me some resources or make a video on how to set up your finances from the start. Okay, thanks, bro. Thank you, because that's a great question. See, but it's different for me because I went to a type of trade school for music production and broadcasting. So it may be the same thing. I'm gonna just take you through a couple of the things that I would advise you to do if I was to redo it. Cause there's money out here, y'all. Like it's real money out here for schooling. So let's talk about it. The first thing I would do is create a budget. That's what I would do first. Why should you do that? Because it is so easy to go to college and go to campus and spend hella money. That's why. Because books is expensive. Not only is your tuition expensive, but you eating on that campus is expensive as hell. It is. You're gonna eat, bro. So I would create a budget, okay? I would create an estimate of tuition and your fees for your whole college. Whatever your tuition is, whatever books is, I would budget that way. Figure out how much everything is gonna cost, okay? You need to do that first. Include expenses. If you pay rent, if you going to buy your own spot, I don't know, you might be getting a crib. I don't know if you're staying on the campus. I don't know if you're commuting. Factor that in too, bro. Gas, rent, you feel me? We want a budget. Groceries, if you're shopping, factor all this in, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, textbooks, gas for your car, rent, food, it all add up, man. Tuition, add it all up, okay? That way we can break it down later on in this vid, okay? You want to also, after you have an estimate of all these, if I was to go back, I would have a savings. I would have some type of savings for, or a savings type of goal for college and for me. That's what I would do. Reason being, if possible, have some type of savings before starting college to cover any unexpected cost, because you don't know how many times where I was in a situation like I'm in now that I'm paying off. Don't get in a situation where you don't have the money for books, okay? And you gotta swipe a credit card. Do not do it. Do not do it, my boy. Please don't. Please don't. I'm telling you, don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it, because you might land on hard times, much like I did, where I lost my job and I couldn't pay my card like I was. I was paying it on time, bro. Then lost my job, couldn't pay the card. So now what happens is interest. Boom, that's happening. On top of you not having a job. Like I tell you all the time, looking for a job is a job. You don't want to do that, bro. All right? Let's keep it going. You with me? That's 2 things I need you to do. And I hope you following along, bro. I ain't gonna steer you wrong, brother. Okay, so that's that. Scholarships, okay? There's scholarships out here. You have to do the research, okay? In my particular situation, there was a scholarship for broadcasting, okay? But I didn't take that one because I wanted more of a certificate, not for like TV shows. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to be like on a TV show cast where I was doing like filming, on that side of things, or like doing the music and sound effects for movies. I didn't want to be in that. If I could go back, I would get that certificate, because that's just something I could add on to the resume if I was to go for that. You get what I'm saying? I would look at scholarships for whatever that you're going for, because even grants, anything, money is money, bro. You feel me? Money is money. There are many scholarships available academically. If you're good in school, academic scholarships are great. Extracurricular scholarships, like there's personal background is great if you have that. For that background, for whatever you're going for, it's great. Like I said, there's money out here. You just got to do the research and look at what you're going to school for, okay? You said student loans. If necessary, bro, I probably should have put this first, honestly. If necessary, take out student loans. From your situation, from what I'm reading, you are going to take out student loans, okay? My thing with that is understand your loan terms, okay? Hear me. Understand your loan terms and know the interest rates on your loan, okay? You need to understand when the repayment starts, like the ongoing cycles of your payment. I think you asked that, like, how do you set up your payments? You have to call the bank, set up an appointment. You need to meet with them face to face, okay? Do not do none of this over the phone. I've seen too many students when I was going to college doing these student loans over the phone, and then they was getting cooked because they wasn't understanding the process of their loan. They wasn't understanding nothing. Then they got cooked, okay? Don't be one of those. You need to look at the loan interest. Once you meet up with them, ask questions, bruh. You're gonna ask them, what's the loan interest, okay? You're gonna ask them, what's the ongoing cycle for the payments and how much is it gonna cost? Whether you can get on a plan of 72 months or longer, that would be my best thing for you. You're young. I don't know if you got a job or anything, but that would be easy for you. That way you can make payments, okay, along your journey. For me, that's what I did. That's how I was able to start piecing out money. So say you got a payment of $300 or $325 a month for student loans. Now what you can do is piece out your money. You get what I'm saying? And maybe most months you can try to double up on payments and be doubled up for 2 months. Now you ahead. You get what I'm saying? Because by the time you get out of college, what I want for you and what I want for a lot of people that should be doing this if they're going to college, try to pay off your college stuff before you graduate. I'm telling you, if you can pay on stuff in college, by the time you're done, you don't have that payment no more. You get what I'm saying? Most people wait because they trying to lock in. Bro, I want you to lock in with school, okay? And I also want you to lock in with that payment. Because when you get out into the real world, all I want you to be able to focus on is finding a job. That's it. I don't want you to have to worry about a student loan that you got to pay off, because now you got Student loan you got to pay off, and got the struggles of finding a job that you just went to school for. And no, I'm not fighting you, but if you want to fight, we fin. Oh, but if you want to fight, we fin. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Off track? Yeah, my fault. We're not editing none of that. Okay, cool. With college, if you're eligible, try to find some type of setup for a student bank account, okay? Do you hear me? There's a difference between you having a regular bank account, a business bank account, and a student bank account, because there's so many perks that come with having a student bank account, okay? I wish somebody told me that, because they offer lower fees. You get what I'm saying? Usually when you're a student, you tell them you're a student, they give you benefits, whether that's, some offer like ATM type of withdrawals. You get a better savings. So while you're working, okay, if you have a job while working in college, okay, you can put money up, okay? Some of these student banks have really high interest rate on, not interest rate, really high, it's kind of like a yield savings in a sense with these student savings bank accounts. Like the interest on how your money will go up in value is crazy. I think it's like 2%, 2 or 3%, which is pretty good for money that's just sitting there gaining value, okay? Look into that, all right? I don't know what specific bank accounts do this, but I've heard that student bank accounts get better benefits than a regular bank account, which they do, okay? What's another thing I could probably give you advice on? Credit. Credit. Try to build credit responsibly, okay? I've talked about this before. It's taken me a little minute. Like I'm still learning about credit, and I'm learning more and more about business credit, okay? So far, I have a little bit of knowledge. I've already got money put up for the business. Right now, I'm focusing on my personal, and I want you to do that as well. Some advice I can give you for that as far as business credit. If you're going to school and you want to build credit, I would advise you to go get a credit card or a student credit card. Again, to build your credit. Don't go into debt, unnecessary debt. This credit card you're going to use for food. Things you can pay off. Very easy. If there's a Chick-fil-A on your college campus, go ahead and get you a meal for $10, $12. Pay that mug off today. The day you spend that credit card, what I would do is I would spend the credit card, go get Chick-fil-A. Say I swipe it on a Monday, it don't hit my statement till Wednesday, 2-3 days. On Friday, I'm setting the payment up to get paid, for that to get paid and be done. Friday, it'll be paid off that day. That's what I would do to pay off the card. Or that Thursday. Whenever that mug hit my statement, I'll pay it off right then, okay? That's how you're gonna build your credit up. Boy, I'm telling you, you keep doing this over and over and over again, by 6 months, I can guarantee you a 700 credit score or higher. If you do this repeatedly, okay? What else? As a student, what do people do? Minimize cooking. No, minimize spending. Minimize your spending. And that's gonna be hard, it is. But if you wanna save money and be up, minimize your spending. Don't go out to eat all the time. It's okay to do it sometimes, but if you're gonna go out, swipe a credit card and build your credit and pay it off. Pay it off. I'm not telling you to swipe it. If you're gonna swipe it, pay it off in 2 days. If you can't pay it off in 2 days, don't even swipe that credit card. Look like you're gonna be cooking, or find somewhere else to go. You know, another thing I would advise, using some type of, it's like these apps out now, and hopefully I get sponsored, but We'll see. I might have to hit them up, but find some type of financial app. And I might have to look into that for y'all because I think that'd be great. Having some type of app where you can like, I know some of you are visual people like me, where if you see it, you can kind of, okay, I need to do this, this, and that. Because that's how I am. I write down everything with bullet points and check it off. That's the type of person I am. You get what I'm saying? That way you can track expenses. You know, you're gonna be on the go constantly with school, obviously. So you're not really gonna have much time to really do this. So that's what I advise for you to do that. What else? As far as setting up your finances, I would advise you to go find on campus, and there's always on campus like this big place where you can sit down and sit with an advisor, okay? Now the advisor is gonna help you plan out all of this stuff that I just told you, except for the bank loan. They're not gonna help you with that. But you can see about financial aid with the advisor, you know, because like I said, it's money out here. I would find your designated advisor because I don't know, some colleges go by last names, okay? So you would have to find yours. Last time I've been to college, it's been a while. So with that being said, yeah, that's how I would do it. If I could restart, these are the things that I would do to stay on track if I could go back.